KJCowboyDan, and we are here with Miss JessBro. What's up, Miss JessBro?
Hi.
Oh, there she is, there she is. And we also got everybody's favorite head in a jar, Mr. KJ Cowboy Dan.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. I hope you're being good heads out there in Chatland today.
That's it? That's it?
We got a lot going on today. We have a lot heads
That was
in our little circle.
awesome.
We got a lot going on in our circle today.
Oh,
So,
you know what? I was completely wrong. We got Kanye West in the building.
we got Kanye West. As you can see by my friend here in the picture with me, I am currently getting on my ride to the white party.
That's it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I heard my beautiful voice. Somebody wanted to hear it twice.
Oh no.
So twice you heard Scuba Chew. Nice. Oh wait, so nice.
Wait,
you heard Scuba Chew
what?
twice. What?
What?
Kicking bubble gum and chewing ass? What?
Never.
We never
Never.
kicked bubblegum.
Yeah, never kick bubble gum.
Wait a
could
minute.
slip
Wait a
in the
minute.
shoe.
Let me think about what you just said. Chewing and okay, that was backwards.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. What I just saw, I've been thrown off. My whole day has been thrown off. I just thrown off. Okay, let's react to some videos.
Yeah, we're gonna react to some videos. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna say what we have going on.
No. Oh my gosh.
Let's run it, baby.
I'm so red. If you could see me, I'm like totally red.
Oh, we just lost KJ. All right, so this is the Scoob and Jess show. So
I
welcome everybody on in.
know.
You
Hi,
know what?
hi.
I don't even remember what it was that we were
I
going
want
to
to
be
see.
reacting to, and you know what? I don't have to remember because the man is back.
Yay.
I believe we are going to be reacting to an Asmongold video called "Twitch is Dead," and I am currently pulling it up on my YouTube right now, so that way we can react to it.
Oh, what if he reacts to us? That'd be so awesome if he reacted and reacted and reacted.
Mr. Roach, come here, baby.
Reacception. Oh no. Oh
Hey,
no.
I've been wanting to. Oh, I know that. Okay, so everybody's been doing. First of all, let's give a breakdown to what's going on. Everybody's been doing Twitch's Dead videos lately. Tectone did one, and then 2 years ago, we're gonna go back. Okay, 2 years ago, the first post that says Twitch is dead. Penguin Zero, that's right, the one and only Moist Critical himself had predicted the future with Twitch is dead. Then, last year we had the Vtuber crisis. And during the Vtuber crisis, we had quite a few of our friends who were being booted from Twitch. And people like Tectone and everybody who supports VTubers has been acknowledging the fact that Twitch is dead. And I'm trying to find the Asmongold video because I found Tectone's video on it.
We can look at
We can
Tectone.
watch that one as well.
All
We
right.
can
Well,
look at Techie.
we'll
Why
start
not
with
both?
the
We're like the little taco girl. Why not
Ma-
both?
Feel
maybe.
better, Techie. Feel better.
Okay. What I'm going to expand my screen here in just a second. I'm just getting it set up so that way. Oh, wrong one. Never done a true reaction video, so I'm not. I do apologize, people. We are. There
I
we go.
will just post it 30 minutes ago.
All right, so
You got it pulled up, or do we need to stall for you a little bit, Dan?
no, I got it pulled up right now. It's displaying in 3, 2, 1. Twitch is dead, according to Kanye West down there at the bottom.
Kanye.
All
Go ahead
right.
and hit play on that thing, feller.
All right, we're going to hit play over here on this button and let me know if we need to pause so we can interact and discuss a few things.
Interact with who? Is there people
JessKids
here?
went live to 16.2 thousand viewers. And by the end of the stream, I believe the lowest he dropped to was around 7.5 to even 6.9, meaning that around, I think, 220% of Ms. Kiff's viewers were bots. Everybody's going to shit on everybody. Oh my God. I want to see Miz go live so bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to be this guy. Time to talk about that thing that I've been telling
All right,
absolutely
pause it real
everybody.
quick. Go back to that graph real quick at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is that?
look at why is there such a huge spike right there in the very beginning, and then boom, just drops, bro.
So I'm not sure
Would
if you're
that
familiar with websites like Social Blade and these public analytics sites. This right here, in my opinion, is a sign of botting.
Oh,
oh
100% that is a sign of botting. Unless you're getting like 160 million views on some type of video in a day, like you're not seeing an uptick like that. Hell no.
Right.
so are you sending like AI people to flood your chat? Is that what botting is?
One of several things. Either it's AI people. There's also things called bot farms, where people like buy a whole bunch of cell phones. They don't connect them to anything except for an IP, and they'll sit there and they'll watch on 100 phones one channel, and
You're kidding.
that's
Oh
called
yeah.
view farming. All right, and people will farm views by creating their own falsies. Now they'll have their alternate accounts watching. Now some places like YouTube have gotten to a point where they have they're looking for like original viewers. So like they if they see the same IP address,
Hmm.
it won't count as a certain kind of viewer, a unique viewer. I don't think it'll count because of the IP address. I don't know exactly how it works, but you'll have the either view botting or follow botting, and now you can see his graph here where it doesn't match the uptick on which I would assume is followers. Those are botted viewers. So
Mm-hmm.
viewers is the green. So he's got showing that there is a green viewership of looks like 8,102 viewers at that moment. And now you're looking at this countdown here, which I would assume to be your probably your either your like subscriber base, your follower base, or maybe even the retention value, like who's
Scooby, you
sticking
know,
around.
right? What is it, Scooby?
What? Wait, what? What is
The
what?
the two graphs. It shows the two
The two
graphs.
graphs. He's pointing out numbers and stuff. I know you know what it is.
I mean, I don't know per se, but if I were to guess, I would say that the top line would be subscribers, and bottom line is like engagements on like Twitter.
Right. So I'm looking at
That
this
would
little
be
thing
my
right
guess.
here. It says potential viewers is 8,102 on in the green print right here.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think that, but that is botted viewers. Absolutely. Scoob is absolutely correct on that. But that's wild.
Yeah,
But then,
the only not even Mr. Beast has ticks like this.
right. But look at this,
So
right?
But
So
who likes him anymore though?
who likes Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
kids.
people who still do. Kids do. People who
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Me.
yeah. But here's what I find concerning before we even go into it. Look at that blue tick up right there.
Yeah, there's this thing called outliers, and what we're seeing right there is an outlier that is completely different from the entire graph, where there had
Oh
to
my
be an
goodness.
external force that had to come in order for that type of uptick to happen.
That's statistics, and statistics is evil.
But it's also shows the facts.
It does. Now, see, See, right here, if the green line, like according to this right here that says viewers, if that's a viewer, those are botted viewers. Now, this I'm assuming is subscribership per day, because as you can see, the daily average for that month or monthly average for that year. Now, if you're looking at the botted viewers, this right here is botted follower. I would assume that outlier. I would assume that's a follower bot.
But I think the real question at this point is, where does Tectone get his supply of black wife beaters from?
Well, we do know this, but unfortunately, if we told everybody in the community, then Tectone won't have an original style.
Okay, okay,
You know, I
gotcha.
mean, after all, there's only so many beautiful bald men.
I know, I know.
Oh man, look at his face right there. Yeah, that's right. What? Yeah, that's right. Look at that face.
What a handsome boy.
Oh yeah. You know, somebody clip that right there. We know what she likes. So, would you agree with me, Scoob, that that's probably this is probably the average follower on the bottom graph, and considering that the green is most likely viewership?
Yeah, probably something along those lines.
So we got at least 2 counts of bots, and he said this was Ms. Kiff's page that he's looking at right here, by the way. So Ms. Kiff is a member of OTK, I believe. And right now, Tectone is feuding with OTK.
Oh
And,
no.
and what's funny is that there's that boost right there, and you can see in the top the green line. It also gets that boost and just immediately dips again.
Yeah.
Y'all, we ain't never gonna get through this whole video.
Oh, we have time. We have time. All right, let's hit play.
And by
Yay!
the end of the stream, I believe the lowest he dropped to was around 7.5 to even 6.9, meaning that around, I think, 220% of Ms. Kiff's viewers were bots. Everybody's going to shit on everybody. Oh.
So there we go. So he just showed that, and he said that they are indeed bots, according to now Tectone. I'd say based off of his followership right now, 1.11 million subscribers. And I'm surprised I didn't subscribe. For those people who didn't subscribe to Tectone, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're following us over on the YouTube side, we do accept subscriptions as well. It's absolutely free to hit that bell and notification button. And also make sure you do this right here with the little thumbs up, and give Tectone and us a thumbs up as well.
Bing, bing, bong. Yes, sir.
Oh my God. I want to see Miz
Ring
go
my
live so bad.
bell.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hate this guy. Time to talk about that thing that I've been telling absolutely everybody on this platform for years has been going on. Today, we are talking about the great issue that Twitch has been having with view bots. Not just with viewers, not just with chatters, not just with sponsors, perhaps even the company itself. I think Twitch may have made the worst decision for their own platform that they've ever made. So to take
It's
Oh my
called
goodness.
hiring Dan Clancy as CEO.
Oh my goodness. No, it's called not striking Hassan and like getting him banned.
Good on Mr. Goon Hancy.
I mean,
Oh.
that's what it's about, right? Not glazing terrorists. Hello.
Apparently, that is what it's about, glazing terrorists.
You know what I will glaze right now? Look at that beautiful keyboard.
He has like the best setup, like for real. He has the glowing keyboard, the mic, the headphones, the streamer professional extraordinaire. It's
The
just
wife
like,
beater.
Those are
I
like
know. He's
those are
such an
like
example.
$600 Behringers he's wearing, man. I'm telling you that.
Oh, and that puppy he has, that little dog, is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I see him right there. He's gonna sneak up and explode on him. Oh, that's not the puppy. All right, sorry about that.
take you back on a little bit of a journey. Late July, Twitch finally addressed their viewbotters and falsely inflated viewership. If your channel is viewbotted, you will see an impact to your channel's view count. And by the way, Did you know, this is a legitimate fact, in August, the highest amount of streamers ever have gone on break in the month of August. And the reason why that was is August 1st, I think it was 40% of ViewBot sites went down immediately. And I'm going to give you guys a personal anecdote. Even I lost 600 viewers immediately. Even I lost 600 viewers immediately on August 1st. Now, other creators, and I'm going to show you guys with statistics, so many streamers went on
I got a
breaks.
question. You both stream on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you all lose any viewers or anything like that?
Well,
Yeah.
last year I had a situation where my account was bot bombed, which is kind of like a streamer terrorist attack where somebody kind of goes after you. And so I ended up contacting Twitch directly and because in their TOS it says that you will potentially lose your channel if you get caught botting.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
Says it
goodness.
in their TOS. It says it in their TOS, and I contacted Twitch directly, and I hit a couple of subscriber goals, not subscriber goals, follower goals, in my first couple of months streaming, and I didn't know why, but it turned out to be because I was bot bombed, and what it'll do is it can crash your stream. It could become a very big annoyance. And it also is obvious to people, especially when you're like me and have a graphic when you're streaming by yourself that says so-and-so had followed. And it'll go up, it'll cause a little sound, it'll make a little cheer notification sound and everything. And it's an annoyance. It's beyond anything and everything that you can imagine. Now, did we just lose Jess? Yeah, we
I'm
did.
here.
Oh,
She's
there you
back.
go. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, so I didn't experience anything, but I'm my viewership is hit 100 and some people over on Twitch. So it's I didn't have enough people to experience a loss of viewers. And also I keep my stuff to follower only. So unless you have a follow bot, you're not gonna see people chatting in your chat half the time. And a lot of people don't do that. So you have to legitimately want people to follow you. And I don't know how follow bots work. I don't know the technology in that. So maybe Techie will explain how that works.
Okay.
Now, as of August 21st, I believe August 21st, I believe it was 11 a.m. CST, now about 80% of all view-botting sites, as well as people view-botting, have ceased. Even I lost another 1.5 thousand viewers.
Woo!
Now,
That's a lot.
there's even more to come, as with streamers losing upwards of 20,000 viewers to 14,000 viewers, and there's even a streamer who was averaging 22,000 viewers dropping down to 6,000 viewers overnight. Now, I would like to let you guys know this, and I mean this genuinely. There will be far more viewers leaving. It's not done yet. And I mean that genuinely.
Think about that percentage, right? That's a lot of viewership. Now, he's not. I want everybody in chat and everybody watching to realize he's not saying that he botted, but you can be botted by other viewers. Like I said, somebody can view bot you. Maybe somebody even likes you and they want to see you succeed, and they think that that's going to help. Now, I was in a gaming community recently, and I left that gaming community because of drama. But the drama was initially brought upon because I caught and I knew of particular person in that community that was botting. I'm not going to say names because I don't want hate to go to them. But if they know what community I'm talking about, they know who I'm talking about. And
Oh,
I it had a big deal. I called them out on stream. And it was part of a big old in behind the scenes feud between me and another person, and who is a streamer in the gaming community.
Guys, it's not done yet. There is more. There are streamers being labeled as outliers. They're not.
that's that big
Everybody
word.
is going to be losing a shit, and I mean this genuinely, a shit ton of viewers. Yes, I'm talking about Hassan. Just wait. A lot of people are saying, well, these streamers aren't. Just wait. Give it time. Because, and I can prove this, there still are a lot of people still able to get around the ViewBot purge. So as a streamer myself, where I'm going to be down around 2.1 thousand now, I'm going to show you guys a statistical reason, I like to keep it very fair with you guys, on why I can prove to you that the ViewBot purge is not done. Because people, they're going to be witch hunting. And they're going to think, oh, this guy doesn't have legitimate views. This guy has legitimate views. I want to let you guys know, August 1st, the first ViewBot purge happened. August 21st at 11 a.m. CST, I think roughly, the second ViewBot purge happened. And a lot of people are saying now, oh, well, now all the ViewBots are gone. And we're also going to be talking about, even more so, what's actually worse than ViewBots, chatbots. Yes, W streamers, I'm talking about you. Oh, we're going to be talking about chatbots.
Chatbots, they're AI bots that will comment on your thing. Okay, so there's two types of chatbots that I know of, and maybe chat out there might be able to, if you're watching on the X side, the YouTube side, or the Twitter side, what Twitch side, wherever you're at, there, as far as I know, there are two types of chatbots. One is kind of like a moderation chatbot. Like over on my Twitch page, we have the Pokemon community game, which is technically a chatbot. Now, in my chat, we have my Restream bot, which will send the chat from the multiple platforms to the main chat on each platform.
You know what, Mr. Boo Boo, he had one in his stream when I watched too.
Mr. Boo Boo.
Yeah, Mr. Boo Boo, we were talking about him today. He had one in his stream as well. It would pop in and say hello to people and like encourage them to like subscribe and stuff like that. And I thought that was pretty cool. That was a chatbot, yes?
Yes, that is a form of chatbot. That one of those are approved chatbots, mind you. Some of them even work as like moderators. Now, so like then there's the type of chatbots that are similar, where you pay just like you can for a regular bot, and you pay for the this AI to come in, and it'll chat like random messages. And half the time, those random messages don't have anything to do with being said on screen. So you'll be able to go, if you ever watch somebody's chat and you see like right over here, like where we have the chat here, bless you and everybody, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, this guy right here says, I'm not a bot. You know, this guy right here could possibly be a bot. Bless you and everybody in your group, Tectone. You know, that could be a bot. Who knows? But you can tell when somebody's not a bot by responding to the message that that's being said in screen. Now, sometimes they might have a little bit more advanced bots. I don't understand how AI works. I'm looking into it. But what do you think? Have you experienced like watching somebody's chat and seeing something that doesn't belong? Like when you're seeing like these things, and people like Tectone, they have very busy chats. And so I'm pretty sure he's at subscriber only, member only, or something.
When I used to stream, they always said that the first 60 bots, the first 60 viewers were bots. That they always said, oh, those are bots, or those aren't real people. And that was happened a lot. Like the first 20 to 30 of your viewers were counted as bots that worked for that streaming platform that would report things that you weren't supposed to be doing. Like they would snitch on you to whoever ran the streaming platform. And they said those weren't real people. So that's what I always heard when I was working on that platform for about 6 months.
Yeah, I don't know about Guardian bots. I've heard of them, but there's a lot of people that believe that the Guardian bots are urban legend.
Well,
Put
some
there
of them
to
came up in chat though. They'd be like, "Hey, when are you the key components of being a streamer? Like, when are you going to stream? Are you going to stream tomorrow?" They would ask simple questions like that in your audience, and those were supposed bots as well. Because at first I was answering them, and then like one of my coworkers, they were like, "No, that's a bot. They're
Yeah.
just testing you to see if you're going to be a good streamer or report back to wherever." And it was so weird.
Yeah, like I said, I do believe that could be an urban legend. A lot of times people want to know when you're going to stream. Now, here's like this one right here. This one could be a bot. What's the word chat? Didn't even acknowledge so far when he popped in. What's the word chat? Didn't even acknowledge what the topic was. And by this time, as you can tell, so far what we've watched has been edited in this YouTube video. They cut out dead air, they cut out the ums. Tectone does not so I but this guy right here might be a chat bot when you know that they don't acknowledge. Sometimes people pop into your chat and they're just friendly and they hang out in your chat because they know their friends are in your chat.
Doesn't
So
that remind you of Terminator? The Terminator, it looked like a person, but it wasn't a person. Like
yeah,
they're showing up in the chat like they're people, but they're not people. But
yeah.
they are gathering information and doing, they're messing with the system.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe that these bots do absolutely gather information, like whether or not they're Guardian bots, they're actual chat bots, just throwing in extra information to, I don't know, defraud the algorithm, or if they're trying to gather information, like maybe personal information from even viewers. Who knows? With what nefarious purposes people put these bots out for. But personally, I think that this situation is a slippery slope with anybody who wants to defraud a system, especially Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, because when you bot, you are cheating. You are cheating the system, you're cheating your viewer, and you're cheating yourself.
Yeah,
They
it's
do.
definitely cheating.
It is going to be fucking awesome. And I would like to say, in case you are new here, the most legitimate streaming platform for authentic viewership is YouTube. And the reason why YouTube is the most legitimate is due to the fact that you cannot consistently view bot on YouTube, because each time you go live, you would have to enter a new key, and no one is willing to do that. Okay, so in case you guys are wondering why ViewBots are still coming, well, this is Mary Maybe's channel. Now, guys, I want to ask you a question. Do you think that Mary Maybe just had 20,000 viewers yesterday? For
Scoob, here's another graph. Let's look at this real quick. He wants to know if all of a sudden this viewership spike right here is legit. What do you think?
Did he have Trump on or something?
Right? This girl.
But what was it that he was doing that initiated a huge boost
Right.
like this? Like, was there a viral moment?
This girl is Mary Maybe, that he's referring to, is a gamer and talk streamer, but does mostly game stuff. And I'm going to be honest, based off of my experience gaming, unless I'm playing like Mad Max or something, I don't get viewers. Sometimes I'll get people who watch my Minecraft stuff just to watch, or gaming just to watch me have a panic attack. I don't see gaming. I don't see gaming as a legit way of bringing people in, particularly on YouTube, unless they're clips or edits.
I like watching Mr. Boo Boo game. It was very relaxing. It was very relaxing. I like watch gamers. I do.
Now, I'm looking at that green line though. I like watch gamers, but that green line, man, look at that. That does not look natural. Now, that looks more natural right here.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
now,
just like being in school.
now, there are websites like Social Blade that you can go to if you want to know if your streamer that you find might be a little sus. Go to like Social Blade or a couple other websites that have free analytics. After all, a good 80% of the analytics on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick are available in public analytics.
Fun had 20,000 viewers? No, absolutely not. There's still a lot of higher end bot stream categories or stream services that are still up that are still very, very, very much able to get around the view bot purge. As you can tell from here, Mary Maybe going live because she usually averages 1.5 thousand viewers. Well, yesterday she went live to 20,000 viewers because view bots are still well enabled. Front page, she was on the front page now. So front page wouldn't give you 20,000 views. Front page gives you around 2.5 to 3,000. That is also a verifiable thing. A front page gives you 2.5 to 3,000. That doesn't give you 20,000 viewers. Once again, I want to make it very clear. I'm not saying this is Mary Maybe doing this. And by the way, I want to make this very clear. I'm not saying that anybody who had view bots on their channel is them doing it. I don't, because I'm also going to show you exactly what I mean by that. I'm not blaming Mary Maybe at all. And I would like to say this going on record. I have already told you guys the companies that viewbot. I told you guys that AT&T viewbotted me for 20,000 for my show Emote Only. I told you guys that Progressive was viewbotting me for 30,000. And I even demonstrated with Caroline Kwan and Will Neff, both of them being botted for 50,000 for Progressive. But here's the difference. When some
pause. Okay, so Tectone is like many other streamers get sponsored for like certain events and whatnot. So like I believe those sponsors don't want to lose money.
Yeah, of course.
And
like the big corporations, they don't want to lose money.
When you're talking front page on Twitch, like I got front page on Twitch once and it didn't get me anything. But when I got front page on Twitch that one time, what they do is they show you the how Twitch's front page works as far as I understand it. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Is that it shows you the number ones, like the big people who are streaming right now. It doesn't show you, and it doesn't show you something based off of what the algorithm wants to show you. Twitch is set up to show you number ones, the biggest people on Twitch, and then it shows you the people that you follow. And then if you're on Twitch, on the left-hand side of the screen, it shows who you follow that is live in the little tiny circle with the profile image. But on front page though, it's showing you the most popular people live right now.
I'm a Twitcher. I'm not a Twitcher, so I don't do Twitch.
Yeah. So now with YouTube, when you go to youtube.com and you look at the exact list of people that it's showing you that it wants, it's showing you the analytics based off of popularity, growth, every single bit of analytic that says that you are moving forward or downward. Whether somebody clicks like or dislike on your thing, it just says that it's not going to go into your feed. It'll probably go into somebody else's feed because they still follow that content. Now, if you have a friend or a viewer that you watch on a regular basis and you subscribe to them, it will throw up your subscribers. But quite often, YouTube is not showing me my subscribers. Literally, the people who I subscribe to, I have to go in and hit that search key just to find who I'm subscribed to or who I like and watch. And it's always showing me like the top streamers. I don't watch Mizkif, but it shows Mizkif up in there.
Real Mizkif isn't in mine. Like my recommendations, the people I'm subscribed to rarely show up on the top line. The recommendation list is what they think I would like. And, a lot of times they don't really show the people I'm subscribed to.
Yeah. So that's like it's like a difference between analytic and popularity. It thinks you subscribe to is going to or would like to subscribe to, because YouTube is not going to push the small streamer, and they're going to push the streamer that makes them money in ad revenue.
That's true. It's
And
all about money.
small streamers, they're not monetized. YouTube doesn't want you to watch the streamers that are not monetized, even though they do interrupt the small streamers ads with ads. They do interrupt the small stream, and you still get ads on the small streamers, but they don't want you to watch those because they're not monetizable.
Somebody
They don't
says
wanna
to
play.
me, "Hey, Tectone, we're gonna view bot you." I say, "Oh hell yeah!"
No,
You want to know why?
no,
Because everybody else is doing that shit, and I'll be damned if I say no for a couple of
no.
free dollars.
All right, but he's saying that he.
Rip.
Okay, so it doesn't look good. That doesn't look good.
No, no.
All right, it doesn't look good optically, but you know, I can't stop you from doing something. We had a conversation about this in a side community, that you want to do something, but I can't
That's
stop you
right.
from doing it. All
That's
right.
true.
But what I can do is like what I did when I got bombed is I will go to Twitch or YouTube and say, look, I know this is against TOS. Somebody view bombed me. Somebody bot bombed me. Somebody has gone aside and doing it. I think it's not. I think it's bad. It's bad form to even allow somebody to let you defraud the people who are trying to push you forward. And because in the long run, it does
Do you,
say
do you get in trouble if you snitch on yourself?
no. No, actually, they prefer it. If you know that you've been botted and you contact them, it actually looks good.
Okay.
If you don't contact somebody and you're like, okay, this guy's been getting bots on a regular basis and just jump, 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 and there's nobody watching, they're going to see that. And even your viewership is going to see that, especially if they're going to be doing like him and going to public analytics. You know, a lot of the streamers I've noticed in the drama communities, they like to pull up the public analytics on their competition.
I've seen Nux pull up analytics before.
Yeah, he does. He pulls up Hassan's analytics on a regular basis. You know, and it's obvious that Hassan's been botting too. So once again, I recommend socialblade.com for those people who are looking to verify what Techie's showing.
Hey, fuck it, man. Hey, fuck it. I don't care. Now, I will say,
What was that?
No, I was gonna say something random. I feel like you know the Mr. Peabody. Do you remember Mr. Peabody?
As in the dog and the scientist and the boy?
Yeah, I feel like the boy and you're the scientist and Scoop is the dog. Right? Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? I feel like I'm being taught. I feel like I'm being schooled.
Scoob, do you Scoob, are you the dog or the dog?
Dawg, DAWG or PIMP, whichever one you want to use.
I feel like I'm being schooled. I feel like I'm learning so much. Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, you're being schooled. You're losing the limp with the dog.
will say, much to my credit, it's even more so on, let me pull this up, YouTube. There's also companies like Ethereum Restart, which botted my video for 1.3 million views. As you can tell, a 1.3 million view video should probably have more than 450 likes. Now, these people specifically, I said, fuck off, stop doing this shit. Now, other people on Twitter have also said a US-based viewbot company claims some streamers using its tools reached Twitch partner eligibility in just 3 months. Yes, guys, I want to make it so transparent. It got to a point where viewbotters were getting Dexerto to offer their services to all channels across the board. Devin Nash alleged as many as 430 of the top 500 streamers are viewbotting. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, and by the way, for anybody like dooming about my view count right now, we're probably going to top off around like mathematically somewhere around 2.5 to 2.8K in the next 3 hours, so don't worry, I'm going to be okay. That's the sweet spot, by the way. You want to hit 2.5 thousand viewers for max.
Scoob, we want remember we want to hit 2.5K viewers.
All right.
That's what Tectone said. You want to hit 2.5.
That's the limit.
Well, who's paying for them? I'm not paying for them.
According to this right here, Grok Twitter.
Okay, that's fine. They can pay for them. Oh, and also, if you're being botted and you get paid based on your views, those views count, right? Even though they're bots.
Technically, they count. I don't know how that works. Chat, if you know, please let us know in chat. How is chat doing over there, Scoob?
Max money on this platform, so we're going to be absolutely okay. I don't care at all. My channel's not going to be affected at all. But yes, there is more. Now, I told you guys, what was this? 4 years ago that Genshin Impact was botting me. And then once I was blacklisted, I lost 3,000 viewers overnight. And a lot of people said I was cope, that Genshin Impact is not botting their viewers. Well, unfortunately, and I got some really bad news for you. Hoyo versus Viewbots were hit because Ziox himself also took a massive hit at the same time on his stream, which means Hoyo creators, yes, you are going to be fucked. And by the way, the very interesting thing about all of this is that Honkai Star Rail streamers, yes, you know who you are, who are getting view botted by the company right now, those view bots are not gone. Streamers who I know are being view botted, those view bots are not gone. So there are companies finding out a way to get around these view bots. But as far as the gotcha company goes, you are about to see a lot of streamers who are contracted with Hoyoverse, who are contracted with Honkai Star Rail, take a massive hit. How do you know? Because I've talked to the community managers behind the scenes via, I'll tell you very specifically and very vaguely. There is a streamer who pretends to not be good with me that I'm actually very good with, that tells me what they're saying behind the scenes. Because
like
this
a double agent.
9 months ago, I told creators to just pretend to be bad with me. That way they get extra viewers from the Hoyo community. But yeah, there is a creator who tells me these things. So yes, even Ziox's viewers were hit. And once the view bots were turned off, Ziox has now experienced another one of his lowest viewed streams of all time immediately after. This is no coincidence. These are enough dots to make a line. Hoyo versus bots are being hit, but not all of them are gone yet. So expect more and more of these gotcha creators to go down over the next couple months.
So are you familiar with Tectone and Honkai Stream Rail and that whole Genshin Impact crew?
Sumimasen, no.
Tectone is really big into gotcha games. Like he's one of those people who will pay for. He was paying for like the game. He was getting all the skins. He was getting all the OP weapons in the game and the additional characters that that would come with these. It's like RPG old school Final Fantasy kind of like gaming, but you can do it on your phone, you can do it on tablet, cross-platform, multiple devices, and it was one of those pay-to-win games, and there was really no win to it, and you just keep on playing, and keep on advancing your characters. I couldn't get into it, but there's similar games like Black Deck, AFK Journey, and a few other games like that are all about gotchas. Pretty much the reason why they say gotcha is because we got your money. Got your money, and it's a term that's been brought over from those old arcades from Japan, the gotcha arcades, where you can get
Gotcha bong.
yeah, with the gotcha bongs and whatnot. Yeah, And
Gotcha bong. Gotcha pong. Gotcha pong.
yeah, the little balls with the little toy. We have the same thing in here in America. We've had them since I was a kid. You used to go put a quarter in the machine, but they were much smaller. They didn't cost you an arm and a leg.
And they're not as cool. They get all kinds of cool stuff over there, and we don't get anything. It's not fair.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I used to get those little bouncy balls, those super bounce balls, and throw them at my sister.
But they get anime figures, and they get cute little cat things, and they get all the really cute stuff from anime that we get nothing.
We get those little tiny sticky octopuses that you can throw against the window, and
Those get dirty and nasty. Those get nasty real quick.
But so Tectone's really big on the gotcha games. Well, something happened. I don't know what it was. Either it was drama in the community, also a change of the game. I don't know exactly what it was, but then all of a sudden Tectone stopped really paying attention to Genshin Impact and those games. And he started more bagging on them as he did, kind of like saying, also, from what I understand, there's a lot of drama in the Genshin Impact community as well. So a lot of streamers don't like other streamers who stream the same thing that they do.
Right.
And gotcha gamers don't do collab streams because they're typically one-player games on their side.
That's not really fun. Like, it's fun when you play with other people.
Yeah. So like Tectone has a lot of drama with the gotcha game people right now.
Now, I know
where someone statistically proved Asmon is a better streamer than Hassan. Well, it's also very true. Speaking of Asmon, I believe Asmon is down 20,000 viewers from his channel. Now, this is the thing that's very confusing to me. So Asmon Gold is also down 20,000 viewers. This is the thing that's very confusing to me, is that there was a new thing that was put in place on Twitch, where if your chat isn't typing enough, your viewers will go down. Now, this was implemented around 8 to 9 days ago, to where if your chat isn't active, your viewership will go down. I believe we saw, 65% of all VTubers where their chat, their viewer count went down around 20 to 25%. So if you're not typing in a chat, well, that's why a lot of your viewers are going down as well, because isn't that such a smart idea from Twitch? And in case you're wondering why I crashed the fuck out on my chat the other day, because there was only one guy typing, which I'll let a little clip play for you real quick. Guys, I've been looking at my chat for the past 40 seconds, and it's literally just Nate Dogg typing cat emotes. Every couple months or so, I have to just have a conversation with my Twitch chat. What the fuck do you guys need me to do for you to type some shit on your fucking keyboard?
I need him to pay attention. Like, I would type more if he would acknowledge my, when I type just once. Like, just acknowledge it once. That's all I need. I just need a little incentive there. You say something, and I'm good to type. You know what I'm saying? But
I believe the phrase is "pay attention to me, senpai."
Pay attention to me, senpai.
Now, I did not know about this. Now, this is dirty, because think about it. If it's dropping your view count, then that means it might not even be accepting your, if you are affiliate or partner and your chat's not active. Think about this on the Twitch side, Twitch people. Think about the implications that we're looking at here. Now, if you have less than 9 people chatting and it drops your view count. A lot of Twitch streamers are streaming to 4 people. My average is between 4 and 10 combined on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, because I'm a small streamer. I have less than 100 and some. I have less than 150 followers. I think you can go to my Twitch page and find out. But with that number, right? And you're going, okay, let's say 1/10 of the people who follow you have you on notification. And then from there, half of those people are going to watch you because you're probably streaming at times that they're at work. They don't have time to stream. Maybe they're driving to work. Maybe they're at school. Maybe they're cramming for midterms. Who knows? They can't watch you. Now, say, for example, your average viewership is 4 people. And then they have, if you're less than 9 people chatting, then they're gonna drop and nerf. They're gonna nerf your what they consider your viewership. Now,
Mm.
that could be to prevent bots, because this is what the conversation's about, is botting. So they think that if it's a view bot and it's not responding, or you have a live human being watching your show in lurk, which apparently lurk, ladies and gentlemen, from what I've been told, is not working, and
Mm.
Twitch is no longer counting the lurkers as a viewer, and this is what he's saying, Twitch.
That's
So
really bad.
if you're watching and you're on Twitch right now and you have clicked lurk on me or somebody else, you're actually hurting your streamer by lurking.
But this doesn't apply to Kick. It's just Twitch, right?
It's just Twitch.
Okay.
I'm not sure how the Kick side works as of yet, but as my viewership is so small on Kick, I don't think that their retention value is anywhere near a couple of minutes. Where the retention value on YouTube and Twitch for me is a little bit higher. My YouTube retention value is even higher, especially since Scoob joined.
Scuba Chew, where are you?
Nowhere and
Great.
everywhere all at once.
And it's notice me, senpai. Notice me, senpai. Not.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So, and as your statement about like some of them don't, like, I have a hard time noticing my Twitch chat or any of my chats when I'm playing a video game, because I only have one monitor and I have my phone, and I have my tablet at hand. Do you know how hard it is to play a video game and have your phone handy to read chat? And why don't you use your phone? Or my favorite is get a second monitor. Here's an idea. If you want your streamer to have extra tech so that way they can pay attention to you,
Get them.
it's called subscribe. If you're a Twitch person, you can subscribe for free with a Prime sub. Twitch Prime, link your Amazon subscription to your Twitch. And then a lot of people who've gone sub-only mode, which I do when I do my fireside chats, I go subscriber only. Because I say some things about my life that I don't want too many people to know about, when I go subscriber only. And so you'll see a lot of bigger streamers though go subscriber only, because you see how he's got his Twitch chat, his Kick chat on the left, and he's got his YouTube, or is it, maybe it might be his Twitch chat, because it's got animated emojis. YouTube doesn't have animated emojis, not that I know of. And so he's got his two sides of his chat that he does more often, and they're streaming right through really quick. Now, make sure you drop that subscription, that membership, or whatever, if you really, really, really want your subscriber, your streamer to have the tech, be able to see what you're saying, because it's hard. Like right now, I can't see chat because I'm in YouTube while you guys are there. So if anybody says something in chat, please let me know, because and I'll pause so we can respond to chat.
Cool. We're chilling.
Because that new implementation of Twitch is 1,000,000% happening, or it's a crazy coincidence. But yes, if your viewers aren't typing enough, then your viewer count will go down. And this leads me to tell you guys about chatbots. Now, chatbots I've told you guys about many times before. And what chatbots are, they are AI chatters, and they detect what your chat is already saying, and then they mimic what they're saying. So a lot of W streamers
diabolical
are praised for having such fast chats. A lot of Poggers community streamers are praised for having such fast chats where everybody agrees, everybody types easy, and all of these emotes are running rampant, especially in Gacha streamers chats as well, where you'll see so many glorps, so many based, so many pogs, so many ayayas. It looks like mental illness personified.
Exactly what he's saying is happening in the chat.
This is essentially how ViewBot works. ViewBots work by paying somewhere in the ballpark of 80 cents to $1.20, or sorry, yeah, $1.20 a month, you can have one viewer for a whole month. A chatbot works for 5 cents. For 5 cents a month, you will get a AI bot in your chat that will see what the chat is typing, and they will mimic exactly what they're typing. So
But that's not really
here's
helping
what
the
you're really
streamer.
not gonna like.
It doesn't.
Not in the
No.
long
The
run.
chats
Not
that
in
are
the long
more
run.
so everybody's saying the same thing, those are the ones that are usually the most fraudulent. So chat speed is not indicative of how many viewers you actually have. Other streamers like MorgPie as well. Viewbots are still alive and well, going live into just chatting. Then all of a sudden, 1.5 up to 4.5 still happening in streamers like MorgPie as well. So the OnlyFans category is still going strong. Honestly, are we surprised by some OnlyFans girls not having morals? No, not really. Anything to succeed, I totally get it. Lydia Violet was another streamer called out for viewbotting as well. Bouncing up to 5K, going down to 3K, bouncing up to 6K, bouncing down to 4K. We have one of the biggest falls off, which is Mizkif. Mizkif went live to 16.2 thousand viewers. And by the end of the stream, I believe the lowest he dropped to was around 7.5 to even 6.9, meaning that around, I think, 220% of Mizkif's viewers were bots.
Woo!
Yeah. So we are going to be seeing some colossal falls off right now. Now, I believe the exact number of viewers that Mizkif was actually botting was around 14,000. I do believe it was 14,000, which, to be honest, I kind of understand why he did that. Ever since he got involved in controversy, I totally understand why he would say, hey, man, or to be completely fair, maybe somebody else was doing it. Right? Maybe somebody else was doing it, but 14,000.
Did you hear the tone of his voice? Maybe somebody. That's called sarcasm. That is called sarcasm, friends. Look at his face right there. This right here is a face of a man who's not wanting to say directly. He said maybe. It's like saying allegedly. When you see spikes like what he showed us with a 240% drop after that bot, there is no maybe in reality. Allegedly.
Allegedly, in my opinion, there is no maybe.
200 Scoob. What do you think 240% of what we get average would be what do you think our numbers would be at based off of just our last live?
Well, if we got 240%, that's probably like 5K.
5K. Now think about that. 240%. That's just of the what would you say, like the unique viewers or
Yeah, probably unique viewers.
yeah, that's insanity. So think about that. And he said what, 5 cents for chat
3 cents.
bots? 3 cents for chat bots. What? How many viewers is $20?
Yeah, good lord. It's
Quite a few.
And I've used the word defraud, and I say defraud. This is fraudulent activity. You are a liar, you are a cheat, and I hope you're not in the gaming industry. Because if you're in the gaming industry and you're botting, you're view botting, you're telling your subscribers that it's okay to cheat. I recently, like I said, I've been in a fight with somebody recently, and I'm still in a feud with that person. Who
Did you win? Did you win the fight?
I did. I walked away from the show, and then they tried to cancel me, saying I had mental issues. But the fact of the matter is I called people out for botting, and a particular gaming host of a particular game was indeed bot. And when it comes down to proof, I've actually went live on a stream on Twitch, and I showed the evidence using socialblade.com, which I recommend very much. Not sponsored, by the way. And if you want to
Hashtag not
sponsor us,
sponsored.
if you want to sponsor us, we all three of us are accepting sponsorships at this time.
Viewers when you only average 6,000 is kind of insane. We have streamers like NMP as well who are dropping down to 10,000 from their normal 16 to 22,000 and haven't gone live ever since the other purge. A lot of streamers are going inactive in August, as well as another big one, which is the famous streamer Kai Cenat, who has only gone live once.
With
I heard
YouTube
about
Premium,
that.
Hold on a
watch
second. I
ad-free
don't have
videos
premium. I'm
and listen
sorry,
ad-free
people.
on the YouTube
I
would
don't
accept
have
it.
premium.
In August.
That's hilarious.
And the reason why, and what's crazy is the reason why they go live, why Kaizen only went live for 20 minutes, is because these graphs won't show you the actual viewer count unless you're live for an hour. So that way you can have this really nice 190K, and I'm just going to be completely real.
Ooh,
There's going to
I
be
have
a
a
lot
question.
of streamers who are
I have a question. So, do you think that since these bots have been cut from these people's streams, that it actually gives smaller streamers a chance to kind of up their numbers organically? Because the bots have been cut from the bigger streams, maybe diverting a little attention to smaller streamers?
I don't know. Maybe. The problem is that because of the statement that Tectone made previously, that if your viewers are not actively chatting, they're going to nerf you. So I don't believe it will. But then again, what do you think, Scoob? I mean, like that kind of number. You're better with numbers than I am.
It should,
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I just don't really know what to say. It's like why bot? Like why is that even a service offered? Like, yeah, I know people are gonna make money, but
Well,
it's just
I mean,
so scummy. Same as scamming.
it is scummy.
It is. It is. Maybe we should ask Mudahar because he's a tech guy. He's a
Oh yeah,
certified technician.
the engineer.
Yeah, he's an
The engineer. Mhm.
But no, it is scummy. I don't think it helps the smaller streamers, especially if they're going to remove the bots. Why nerf your viewers whose chatters are afraid to chat? You know, a lot of people in Twitch chat, especially if you're a new person, or a lot of people who follow their streamers. Just like the streamers themselves, we don't like people. Sometimes we're like very worried about what people are going to say if we say something. Like you go into chat and you're like, okay, but what if I say something that makes Senpai mad?
I was in a chat recently where somebody's comment they claim was misconstrued when they were in their favorite streamers chat, and they got kicked from the chat. So I mean, that's not exactly. It didn't come out. You know, they misunderstood what that chatter was saying. And then I also know a few people that have a favorite streamer like Asmongold, and they are afraid to actually put what they think in the chat.
What's up, Arbel?
Hey, Arbel,
Oh my God, sorry, Bill.
how you doing?
And also, what up to my boy Super?
Hey, Super! Yeah. So we are reacting to Tectone and his announcement of Twitch is dead and his analysis to the situation, and we're kind of giving our breakdown analysis as small streamers to what he has to say. If you have any thoughts, shoot it out there in chat, and Jess or Scoob will read it out for us.
going to be a lot more inactive over the month of August due to the fact that people are frantically looking for any reason. People are frantically looking for any reason, any way to get around ViewBots right now. They are. Now, I'll be real, guys. As a streamer where I've been on this platform for 6.5 years, I've had companies ask me if they can ViewBot me. I've had sponsors ask if they can ViewBot me. By the way, I've said yes to all these, by the way. I've said yes to all these. Absolutely. Why the fuck wouldn't I? Are you kidding me? In a platform where every single top streamer is ViewBotting, and I mean this genuinely, there are and I'm going to say this again and you guys can understand what I mean. There are org-wide ViewBotters, okay? You're
Or?
wondering why all of these big
Organizational, like
Oh.
they're part, like, okay, so like he's saying these big old companies that they, as we said earlier in the stream, these companies don't want to lose money by sponsoring you. They want to
Right.
guarantee you're on front page. They want to guarantee that you're in the top YouTube recommended. They want to guarantee that your Kick page, your Twitch page, your channel is going to be seen. Otherwise, you will lose money. Now, you heard what Tectone said right there, right? He said, I will not turn it down. Because, first of
No.
all, here's the reason why. Donald Trump, our president, if you are an American, our president, otherwise, if you're not an American, beautiful orange man, and if you're a liberal, the orange frog, he is a businessman. And he famously said, all right, this is what Donald Trump said in his smart words, from a businessman. Good business is not nice business.
That makes sense. That
Good
makes sense.
business is not nice business. And when you, all right, so if you're running a business, you're trying to get yourself to the next level. You're trying to make money. You're trying to prevent other people from making money. You want what's in my wallet. You're going to tell me everything I want to know. You're going to advertise things in a way that doesn't tell you the entire truth. And if you're going to be putting your money into somebody, you're going to be making an investment. That investment means nurturing that investment in any way possible. And if that means shoving steroids into the system of the investment that you're making, it is good business. It is not
Just as long as
honest.
you get a good return on the money that you put in, right? You need a good return on investment.
Right. If you ever have a chance to read Donald Trump's book, The Art of Making a Deal, you should do it. It's a pretty good book. And actually, he has a chapter all about how good business is not nice business.
Now, you know brown people don't read. Come on. I'm sorry.
Clip it. But yeah, and it doesn't, in the long run, even your street dealer knows that good business is not nice business. You know, $50, little man, put that stuff in my hand. If that money doesn't show, you don't get nada no. You know, I ruined Jay's rap, but it's a fact. Good business is not nice business, and they will they will steroid you. He will say yes because he has no choice. If he wants to make the money, and he's not going directly to bot, he needs to make money. If you're gonna, most likely, these are good businesses who are saying, "Look, we're gonna bot you anyway." Right? In a sense, they're not being good, but they're saying we're doing good business, and we're going to.
Arbo said nothing like self-racism, and he also said especially your street dealer knows good business. That's what Arbo said.
Arbo is correct, and make sure that when you deal in the service industry, tip your street dealer. He works hard to get that money, and he sits on that corner for 6 to 8 hours a day just to sell you your greens.
In
Make
Minecraft.
sure you give him a tip. In
Minecraft.
He doesn't get a tip in real life. He gets a tip in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
And by the way, I just want to point out the best screen name ever on the left-hand side right here. You see that name right there? That is the best screen name ever. Can I get somebody to read that out loud?
Good, can you see it?
No, you can go ahead and read that one, Dan.
Oh, well, you already know I like the name, and I'm not going to say I like big, meaty dick. Oh, sorry, big, meaty, veiny dick. Clip that. But no, that is the best name ever. And you can tell that this is the Kick side because Twitch won't allow that.
It's not better than Mr. Boo Boo. I'm sorry. That is not better than Mr. Boo Boo.
All right, let's let Tectone speak.
Orgs have so many more viewers for their streamers. Man, I sure wonder why that is. I sure wonder why that is. Oh, and trust me, guys, there's a lot more orgs than just OTK. And I want to make that very clear. There's a lot more orgs than just OTK. There's a lot more. Okay? You guys are going to be seeing a lot of streamers.
Okay, I got confused. Okay, I thought he was talking about organizations like business organizations. Apparently, he's talking about OTK. For those people who don't know, OTK is a streamer group.
One True King. I know that one. Yay.
Yeah, they're a streamer group run by streamers, for streamers, by streamers. That was one of their mottos, I believe. Run for streamers, by streamers, for streamers, and they ripped that off by from a TV show back in the 90s. That was made for kids, by kids. If you remember a Nickelodeon show called "You Can't Do That on Television," I believe.
I remember. Also, All That was my favorite.
Move to other platforms. Yo, Lacey, how was Kick, man? How was Kick? Lacey, was Kick good? Was that shit good? But yeah, we're going to see a lot of streamers who can't mentally take the fortitude of people realizing that everybody on this platform was view-botted, and a lot of them aren't nearly as relevant as they pretend they are. Now, do you want to know what it is a good indicator of how relevant someone is?
Yes.
Their viewership on YouTube. How many views they get on their YouTube videos is a very good indicator on how many views they have. And the reason why that is because, guys, where do you think all these viewers are coming from? Twitch does not get you more viewers. You get more viewers from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So if someone's succeeding on YouTube, that's pretty much all that matters. Since you're talking about Twitch today, have this info account as well. What is this? Class Twitch clarity. Ludwig Agron is allowed to do alcohol challenge with Smash Professional until they're hammered. Then they assault each other, and he doesn't get banned. But I take a single drink, and that's self-destructive. Good.
Let's up those numbers.
Yep. Jellywick.
All right. I know everybody's familiar with this situation. Recently, within the last year, Ludwig had a party with his streamer group. And he invited one of his streamer friends who has an alcohol addiction problem, and put this guy in a situation where the guy has admittedly has no way of saying no. Pretty much the way I am with women, he is with booze. And I can't say no. That's a bad joke. I'm sorry. But in the long run, it's like he has no self-control, his friend. And he kept on shoving booze down his throat. Now, they were having a contest who could get the drunkest.
Yeah, the numbers when you blow on the breathalyzer,
Right.
like you do over and over a certain number is like you're not legal to do anything but go home, go to sleep.
Right. And everybody else got to a point. If you watch the stream, people were tapping out, and tapping out. The girls were the first to tap out. They were being respectable. And every couple of, I don't know, every so often they would force drinks down this guy's throat, and eventually everybody else stopped drinking as often, or they were not really drinking their drinks. There's a little conspiracy theory that some people weren't drinking the drinks and they were letting this guy get so drunk that it could have potentially got him alcohol poisoning, which if those people who know, I used to work in the bar industry, alcohol poisoning is a serious issue, and you can die.
Yeah, it can potentially lead to death. That's correct.
And so they were putting his life in danger. Ludwig, somebody was putting somebody who he considered one of his best friends in the entire world. He was putting their life in danger.
To me, a real friend wouldn't put you in that type of danger. Just like a real friend wouldn't tell you look good in that outfit when you look just fat and ugly. And a real friend wouldn't let you put on something that makes you look horrible. A real friend would let a booger hang out your nose. They will let you know, hey, you have a booger in your nose.
Yeah,
that's what
but
real friends tell you the truth.
I'd absolutely let you know after I've taken a picture and posted it up on social media. Then I'd let you know.
That's a good friend too. That's
You know,
different.
that's just poking fun at somebody who's your friend. You're okay to poke fun at your friends, but you're not okay to put your friends into life situational dangers. And then so it advanced on in this situation where in between shots and in between drinks, that the guy was starting to strip his clothes down. He was rubbing his body on the girls in OTK and the girls in or the girls in that streamer group. I think it was OTK. I don't remember what the streamer group Ludwig's with. One of those streamer groups that Ludwig's with.
They were uncomfortable. Clearly, they were uncomfortable. And so it got to a point where what they do to him?
Borderline sexual assault, but was going on borderline, and so what they did was they fed him more booze. They pushed him aside, just go, hey, you know, but whatever. And then Ludwig stopped doing that. He stopped paying attention to it and let it happen more. And I didn't watch the full stream. I only caught clips because it made me sick to my stomach watching this man poison his friend.
The clips I did see was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And of course, he had to issue a statement.
And which he
and
denied after he did it, and then he issued a second statement.
he did issue a second statement. And it just seemed like he had turned his back on his friend. Honestly, in my opinion, it just seemed like he boozed him up and then turned his back on him. And it's just a horrible thing to see. It's like a train wreck of a friendship.
That is a true clout goblin, by the way. When you're using your friends for content that in a form that puts people in danger. Now, I don't want to preach, but that's what happened with the Ludwig situation in the long run. And if you're not going to be good heads, I don't want you to be part of it. You know, I mean, that's my thought process. And I don't want to be part of your party if you're going to try to put me in a life situation. I don't want Scoob to be taken for advantage of. Fortunately, Scoob's smart enough to prevent everything from happening, you know, type of thing, you know? I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, what, you can have a Modelo here and there, but you can't shove a crate of vodka down somebody's throats.
It potentially ruins someone's whole life.
It does.
And then that clip is going to be forever in infamy, and he will never live it down. Never, ever.
And then Tectone will reference it in a video.
Good stuff, Ray. I'll see you next
more
week.
Pegasus.
That's absolutely fucking insane. I was even approached in 2024 by one of my friends, and they said, "Hey, do you want me to bot you for this month?" And I said, "Oh, abso-fucking-lutely."
Oh.
Yep. And I said, I just don't want to know about it. Now, me and that friend don't talk anymore, but it is what it is. Yeah, there's been a lot of people doing this for a very long time. And I mean this genuinely. Everybody's eyes is on everybody's viewership right now. I mean, even me, guys, I'm down to 2,000 viewers, which, to be honest, really isn't that bad. We're only 38 minutes in, and that's probably going to go up to like 2.6, 2.8 by the end of the fucking stream. But yeah, I think we still got around 3.5 on YouTube, as well as 1.5K on Quick. But we're going to be seeing a lot of streamers go on hiatus. We're going to be seeing a lot of streamers take breaks, and we're going to be seeing a lot of streamers act sus like they're having mental health crises lately. Because this issue is running rampant. It's going on for everybody. The average viewer doesn't care if someone gets 10K viewers versus 16, 20K. There's just insane insecurity. They have to just not stream. Oh, I know. Here's the thing that I want to stress to you guys. If there's any streamer streaming through August, you should give them a massive W.
Wait. I like to pause. Hold on. There's somebody that just announced today on Twitter that they're taking a break from streaming. This aged well. I'm not trying to put anybody on blast, but
just scroll down. So this YouTube video was 7 days ago. Okay, which means if his editor was quick, and he does a very good job at communicating, he's very simple editing. He doesn't throw like all the fancy stuff that Scoob's in there. So obviously, with 7 days ago, this came out, right? Now this would have been live on Kick or looks like Kick and Twitch, by the way. It would have been live on Kick or Twitch probably 9 days ago. So
I mean, he made it to the end of August, so let's say one more day left.
You know, yeah. So like Like, so there's things, but even Tectone just announced that he's taking a step away. But I think
Oh,
Tectone's taking a step away because of the harassment issues.
that's true. I love Techie. I love Techie. I want to read Can I read the tweet? Can I read the tweet?
Please.
Guys, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna leave for a while. Not sure when I'll be back, to be honest, but my mind is clouded. I'm just angry every day. I'm crashing out over nothing, and I don't want my resentment guiding me. I see where I'm headed, and I don't like it at all. I'm saying things I don't mean. I'm tilting over the smallest things. The worst thing is, I can't even explain to you guys why I'm so angry. And that's what's frustrating me the most because I value transparency over everything. I'm going to go on a break. I hope not for too long, but no streams for a while. This date that I have to keep waiting for is getting close, but every day the wait is harder. I plan on making some YouTube videos just talking and tweeting every now and then, but nothing too much. I need to get my head straight again. Appreciate y'all. Bye for now. Oh, love you, Techie.
I have a conspiracy theory about this, by the way. He's not talking about what he's talking about here when he's taking a break. I believe it has a lot to do with the illegal battles he has now with Casey Tron.
Oh,
And he has stated that he should, on a few of his streams, that he should not be talking about the Casey Tron stuff. So much, in fact, that he hardly ever talks about Casey Tron unless she comes up in conversation regarding the Hassan orbiters and also the people who are currently like verbally attacking him. Also, with Casey Tron and her allegations that were obviously faked. Like, he's got legal issues that he's trying to handle. So for those people who think that he's quitting because of this, I believe my conspiracy theory is it's not because of botting, it's not because of what he's talking about now, but because
of business.
business and somebody else's business who's putting their nose in the business and spreading rumors and court battles and
Oh,
and the lawsuit between him and Casey Tron that's up and coming.
right.
We're going to be seeing colossal fall-offs, and trust me, and I mean this genuinely, this is the big issue. This is the big issue that streamers are going to have. This viewbot purge that Twitch is doing, it's only temporary. It is. It is. There will be new websites. There will be new ways to get around this. And guys, miraculously, there's going to be streamers who are just going to go back to same old. The moment that any of these things are fixed, everybody's going to be back to normal.
Something's going on with our video here.
Genuinely, streamers are now going to be at
Okay, let's see what's going on.
collective loss.
It is skipping.
Is it skipping? Let's go back. My internet's good. I don't know why it skipped. All right.
Don't know.
All right.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? The government psyop is attacking Tectone right now, and they don't want us to talk about him. That's what's going on.
The big issue that streamers are going to have. This viewbot purge that Twitch is doing, it's only temporary. It is. It is. There will be new websites. There will be new ways to get around this. And guys, miraculously, there's going to be streamers who are just going to go back to same old. The moment that any of these things are fixed, everybody's going to be back to normal. And I mean this genuinely. Streamers are now going to be at a collective loss if they're not viewbotting. Because now everybody knows how bad this issue is. Every top streamer has viewbots, whether that's them, whether that's a viewer, whether that's a company. I don't know. There's also going to be aggressive viewbotters, people who are going to get around the viewbot somebody, take a screenshot and say, look at this specific streamer. Just look at LSF. They're already targeting me every single fucking day. Look at Twitter. It's the same fucking shit because everybody
That's gotta be
needs someone
stressful.
to blame for all of this. And I'm sure they're going to find their favorites to blame.
Cheaters
But
will cheat.
Twitch is now at an impasse.
Yeah.
Consistently work in perpetuity to permanently remove viewbots off their platform. They won't, by the way. They won't. Because there's even been Twitch staff behind the scenes who were already aware of many streamers with 40% fraudulent viewership for years, and they did absolutely nothing. There was even a third-party app that was created by Asmongold and myself, as well as another company, to detect viewers during the whole Fextra Life shit, to where everybody could see who was fraudulent or not. 8% viewership, 20% viewership, 30% viewership. Everybody already knew. Everybody already fucking knew. But now Twitch has realized they need to stay on top of this issue forever, which they won't. Or Twitch streamers, and I mean this genuinely, you have two choices. Go to a new platform, or ViewBot like everybody else is doing. Because it's...
Hold on a second. So what he's saying, all right, to think about this, what he's saying is everybody knew what was going on. And so much, in fact, that even followers and fans didn't care. This is a problem, and he's not saying directly that it's a problem because the companies are allowing it, but he's saying that it's a problem because the viewer doesn't care as long as they get to see their streamer. That is a problem. Now, by the way, I will be changing the name of the episode and also the thumbnail here to a picture of Tectone at the end. So for the people who but at the same time, we got to realize that we all are going to be hurt with the bots. Whether they take them away or put them or allow them, it's going to hurt you no matter what. Cause and effect, people. Cause and effect.
It's either get left behind or get left behind harder. Now, the good news is Kick is actually incredibly fair, because when you get ViewBotted on Kick, you go up to 3.7 million viewers, and everybody already knows it's fucking fraudulent. YouTube is incredibly fair because it's your algorithm, and the more you succeed on YouTube, the better off you'll be ever. And the best thing is, by the way, ViewBots don't account for revenue on your streams. So they've already been able to detect this. They've already been known of this, because if you're on Twitch and you had 8,000 viewers, but your income was only like 5,000 for the month, that's because Twitch already had the software back end.
Imagine making 5,000 a month on
the ViewBots, and they intentionally just weren't doing
right.
Now,
that would be great.
I think that's everything that we need to say, but I mean this genuinely. Twitch streamers, you are now damned if you do, damned if you don't, and I highly recommend multi-streaming to every platform, because if you think you're growing on Twitch, you are most likely not. Everybody has been going down. Everybody's been going down unless that traffic was brought in from TikTok or Instagram. Now,
I've been saying the same thing.
Do we have questions? I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes of questions, and I'll answer everything.
Yes. How sexy are you?
I will answer everything. Not a bad platform to be answered. No, to be honest, Kick and YouTube are great. Twitch has all...
Yeah, I'm an AI.
All right. Boom. Let me mute that. Boom. All right. I'm sorry, people. I don't pay for premium. We are not sponsored by Base 44, so don't click on their links. If you
hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. All right. Pause. Oh, wait. All right.
That's the thing. If they ban them and the creators adapt, they don't know how to accurately calculate money anymore. Also very true. Also, when sponsors get a hold of this information, there will be no more sponsors left on Twitch. Genuinely. Sponsorships as well as advertisers
as he goes
are about
for
to
his
pull out of Twitch
energy drink.
Do you think Hassan is ViewBotting? Oh,
I don't know.
1,000,000%. Absolutely.
No, he is. He's
no,
sponsored
100%. Once again,
no,
there's still
I'm talking about the
many other
sponsors on
ViewBotting
Twitch
sites that have not been taken down yet. I would probably give this another 2 weeks to a month or so to actually see whether Twitch is going to implement this or not. And maybe there's also a chance that Twitch doesn't enact it on certain streamers. If not more money for having bots, why do it? Well, the thing you have to understand is there are, and I hate to say this, I think he'll forgive me for saying this. There is a streamer, and there are streamers where people bot for fun. Now, I was on 4chan
No.
yesterday because I wanted to see all of their insight. Because Twitch, I'm not going to lie, 4chan actually knows quite a bit. Don't go on there, by the way. It's a horrible fucking site. They have AI videos of me sucking dicks. It's weird as fuck to see. So don't.
That's more
go
than I
on that
want to know.
you want to see me do that? Yeah. But there was even people viewbotting Canute for fun. They were like, yo, I'm going to go viewbot Canute, 500 viewers. Oh, shit, it didn't work. Oh, they actually cracked down on this viewbotting site. And then they went to another one and they tried to viewbot him again. No, I mean this genuinely. There are streamers who have incredibly parasocial chats. And to be honest, the more a streamer is cared about by their chat, the likelihood of them getting viewbotted by their chat, it goes much higher. It does.
Wow.
It really, really, really does.
So if I really
your
like my
viewers are going
streamer,
to want their streamers to
I
succeed.
should viewbot them. If I really like my streamer, I should viewbot them, right? Right?
You know, that's what people think. That's what people think. But really, you heard what he said before. It doesn't affect what you're getting paid.
Mm.
So
But
if you're getting ad revenue and if the media site that you're on is accepting ad revenue, and let's say they can identify the view bots, and you're not getting paid for that, you as a viewer botting me to help me doesn't help me because I'm not getting paid. I would rather your $5 and some cents that I get for the Twitch subscribe, all right, than the view bot, because that $5 and some cents directly goes into my pocket at the end of the month when I hit $50. That's how it plays out. Once you hit $50, you get your payment. Now,
I would rather Patreon my streamer and give them a little something or whatever, just a
you can
little
also
something.
go to for just as much as Patreon. A better cut take is Patreon, Ko-Fi, Coffee. You can go to Throne, and you can actually help purchase tech for your streamer. Like me, if you want me to have a second monitor so I can look at stream, you can go to my kofi.com/KJCowboyDan, and you can crowdsource a second monitor for me.
All right.
There are different ways that you can support your streamer.
So if you want to support your streamer, use what they have in their description or their bio. Go to their Patreon, subscribe to them. If you're on Kick, you can give subs. If they allow just gifting, you can do that, but not with the body.
So Jess and Scoob, right? Jess and Scoob both have the blue check mark on X. And did you know that you can tip them out?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can tip out. Jess, you can get tipped by your viewers, or even your people who are liking your posts. And even from what I understand, the payout from the tips, X takes less money than Twitch does. So make sure, if you are a streamer, make sure you have every single way that you can get paid out.
Right.
After all, it's not about making the ducats, but it would not be nice to be able to put a little green in your pocket.
Everybody likes tips. Everybody likes tips.
And if you can't watch, well, you can give me just a tip.
Just a tip.
And that's a big issue because, once again, I had a friend.
It's a big issue.
Still have this friend where they were being viewbotted for around 1.2 thousand every stream. And after a month, because they had an issue with this viewer, they realized that they went from having around 1.6 thousand to 400 viewers. And them thinking they were doing so well into automatically now all their viewers are fucking gone. Well, that was enough for them to never want to stream again. And they haven't streamed since. Yeah. So there are people who viewbot their streamers, and that's why this whole situation is really bad, right? It's pretty much a witch hunt of this person. It's pretty much a witch hunt at this point, and it's going to boil down to, do you like this person? It was their chat botting them. Do you not like this person? It was them botting. Now, I will say there is a streamer who was botting 14,000 viewers where they had to have an intervention and tell them to stop viewbotting, but I'll never say who that is. But yes, there are it's really going to be a witch hunt. It's really going to be a witch hunt. If you like this person, then they're chat botting them. If you don't like this person, it's them view botting. And it's going to be a fucking mess. But yeah, is Twitch protecting Hassan view botting? Curious question.
Think about that, right? It's already a witch hunt as it is. If you've watched everybody, you've watched Nux, you're watching Tectone with us right now, and he's showing this off. He's exposing that everybody, for the most part, we're not, because we don't care. But
Right.
but when it comes down to everybody who's in the mainstream streamer media, let's separate. We got our indies and we got our mainstreamers. Now, even you see the indies view botting, and like I said, I was in a group recently that somebody was getting subscriber bots, and it is a pandemic, and it will hurt everybody in the long run. And what I believe really is when other streamers are going to get jealous when they see numbers go up. Hassan Piker gets mad at Asmongold.
Asmongold. Yep, he does. Talks about him every day.
He loves him. I think that Hassan Piker wants to be his boyfriend. After all, the Roach King is a beautiful woman. I've seen the female Asmongold AI. I'll tell you what. But I mean, there is a form of jealousy here where we are going to see, as he said, witch hunting. Then it's going to be the bigger streamers hunting down the bigger streamers, and then I think that you're going to have a large content creator civil war.
But doesn't that give opportunity to smaller streamers?
It should, in theory, but then again, you are familiar with the phrase "what hurts you helps me," but I don't believe that. I believe what hurts you hurts the whole community.
Well, it's kind of like the food chain. When the bigger predators are taken out, it gives the smaller predators a chance to get something to eat.
It does. It does. But this is a case scenario where the bigger predators are showing little predators how to use a trap, a bear trap. And they're going to be catching probably the wrong thing in their bear trap. And it's going to get them in trouble. And it's also going to hurt other people who don't know they're being botted. As he said earlier, there are people who are being botted by their viewers and don't know they're being botted. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so small. My cat is being annoying right now. I'm sorry.
Catty.
I am so small that if I got botted, I would probably notice. I noticed the last time, and I will notice this time. But when you're like at a medium-sized small, okay, and you're at a medium-sized small where you wouldn't notice the difference as a personal viewer who doesn't know how to deal with these things. Most streamers don't know how to deal with them unless they're big. They've dealt with their YouTube advocate. They've dealt with whoever's running their media page, or whatever. And you might not know. Even mods don't want to be modding for somebody who there's nobody to do work for.
Scuba Chew, do you know how to deal with the botting issue?
No idea. Literally zero idea. I don't know how to ever get past it. They're never gonna go away. There's nothing they can ever do to get rid of bots.
No, they haven't. I think you're right, Scoob. I mean, look at Twitter, right? Every year, Twitter does like 3 major bot purges. And I was botted or followed by multiple bots on Twitter, on X. Yeah, that's right, X. You guys have a bot problem.
Oh, no.
You guys have a bot problem. A lot of them are fake artists who send the same messages over and over again. You know how
that happened to me too. Yeah. Do you want to buy some art?
I got the same exact chain of messages from 5 people 2 days ago asking about art, word for word, verbatim.
That happened to me too.
All right. And then you have the crypto people. Now, there are certain crypto people who are legit. Krabby's legit. Krabby's legit. But you have
Krabby's the man. I'm sorry.
Krabby. My boy Krabby is legit. But you got other crypto people out there who are using bots to sell their shit-toe coins. And coined that. Dan made it up. And they're selling these shit-toe coins that are usually not even a real crypto in the first place, and they're defrauding you, the viewer, you, the subscriber, or you, the person who really is trying to get yourself out of a financial instability by going, okay, this is a cheap way to get crypto. And half of those time, those bots are not only just botting you for the sale, but they're botting you for the scam. And when they bought you for the scam, not only are they scamming you for your money, but they're scamming you for your information, your name, your social security card, your bank account number, your phone number.
Well, let's be honest though. Isn't it mostly boomers that are like scammed by these people?
No, that's a misconception. The kids are stupid too. The boomers aren't the only stupid ones. The kids are stupid too. Have you seen TikTok?
Well, yeah.
Everybody has the ability.
But I'm not buying no bots art.
Right, but you're intelligent.
Oh, that's sweet. Scuba Chew, you getting fooled? You gonna buy some art?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
For those people who want to buy art, crypto, buy a whatever that they're selling, that just seems too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. But remember, if you want art, go and talk to a legit VTuber and ask them to refer you to their artist. A lot of VTubers who have their artists on hand, they get commissions, kickbacks from the artists. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, they will get commissions from their artists if they refer you. So everybody wants a little bit of green, and there are appropriate channels to go through it. But a cheater will cheat, a liar will lie, and a crook will steal.
And you may not ever get your art or your crypto.
Or you'll get jank stuff, well, I've gotten a few bad Fiverr artists who've ripped me off. Everybody has bots, even Fiverr.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, don't know. But do I think Hassan's viewership is completely legitimate? No, absolutely not. No, I don't. Any other questions? E-Rob chat bots to get him in trouble? Absolutely. E-Rob is another streamer who gets forcefully view botted upon him just to give him shit online. Absolutely. Even Shy Lily had only 3K to 4K yesterday, and other VTubers as well. Yeah, absolutely. Like, what was it? I saw Suno at 900 viewers yesterday. I saw Valkyrie at 4K. I saw Pokimane at like 2K. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of streamers are fucking crashing and burning right now. Think QT Cinderella is also a viewbot. Every time she organizes an event, she gets 30,000 views, but other than that, normally she gets like 2K, 5K. Oh, that's another thing. And I mean this genuinely, without exception, every single streamer event is botted.
Oh.
Every single one. Every single one. Zero exception. Zero exception. Especially if they're sponsored. Because either they're going to bot it for the sponsor, or the sponsor is going to bot it themselves. Yeah. Worlds also, I'm not sure, but to be honest, I wouldn't put it past them, right? People want to see those big numbers hit, especially once it gets like the 300K range. Yeah, QT is a total fraud in bed with sponsors brands. We'll most likely hear more about this in the weeks to come. Why ViewBot? Like, what's the point? Okay, so the reason why people ViewBot is for a couple of things. ViewBot. CCV, which is your concurrent viewership, is tested every 28 days. And what your average concurrent viewership is for the past 28 days gets sold to sponsors. So if you have a higher concurrent viewership, you can sell your rights. So I'm going to give you some like real statistical facts here, right? So 80 cents to $1.20 gets you one ViewBot for a month. So let's say you want to ViewBot 20,000 people. That's going to cost you around $16,000 to $24,000 a month. Now, that seems like a lot of money. But if you are able to sell one sponsor if you were to get one sponsor a month and they pay you double your CCV for 2 hours, that means as long as you're getting one sponsor a month, you can take half of that sponsor money, put it towards the view bots, and then you get higher rates. So it's infinite money. Now, let's say there's creators who get 7, 8, 9, 10, like VTubers do. That's infinite money forever.
Infinite money
also, I hate to
glitch.
throw him under the bus, but Rochin got 80K while watching Gamescom live.
Love it.
Well, I mean, to be honest, guys, and I mean this genuinely, you guys should not be holding it against creators for the view bots right now, because we're still not really sure who's doing it maliciously and who's doing it for them. Even with Hassan, I'm not going to say it's Hassan view botting himself.
I will. I will. All right.
In my opinion.
In my opinion, allegedly, first of all, I believe it's very obvious who's view botting, especially when you go in and you see these people ignoring comments about view bots, particularly people like Hassan. He'll ignore those comments, and actually, if you call him out on it, if you call Hassan out on anything, he's going to block you, he's going to ban you. But there are a lot of people in those communities, particularly the big streamer communities, who don't want you to know that they are cheating. After all, if you're a cheater, right, you go and play a poker game or whatnot, some sort of game, right? And you are palming cards.
Yeah.
All right. You don't want people to know you're cheating when it comes to playing a game, or when you're doing something. Look at all these gamers who are cheating, literally cheating in their gameplay. You don't want people to know that. You're going to deny it. You're going to avoid it. You're going to avoid the answer. At least that's my thought process.
Right, I'm not going to say, because I don't know that. The only people that I can speak assuredly that are getting view bots is Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse, I know view bots, they're creators, as well as gotcha creators get a lot of view bots. It's been rampant for years. That's pretty much the only thing that I know. As well as the Mary Maybe PUBG sponsor. I know that's also PUBG. Sponsors, AT&T, Progressive, all of these big ads with, and I hate this, there's a lot of streamers who do AT&T and Progressive ads. Every single one of those ads is botted. Every single one of them. Yeah, but that's why they do it. As well as there is a Kingmaker system on Twitch. Kingmakers are essentially streamers who stay in one category and they bot themselves to the very top to where any new viewer stays in that category will go to that streamer. So for example, if there's, say, a streamer that for some reason always stays in Honkai Star Rail, or a streamer who for some reason always stays in Genshin Impact, it's because what they're trying to do is essentially take over that category, get all of those viewers, and then collect them for themselves, right? So to be completely honest, if a streamer isn't botting themselves to the very top left of the category consistently, then it doesn't really matter, other than them getting extra money from sponsors, as well as maybe their ego was too small or too big for them to handle having below a certain amount of viewers. But that's essentially it. Ego, money, as well as if you get to the very top of a category, extra viewers. Yeah, if Twitch knows that the Twitch account is a bot, why do they not pay the streamer instead of just banning the account? So the reason why they don't want to ban the account is because Twitch sells to investors as well as advertisers. This is how many active viewers we have. This is how many viewers we can sell to you guys. There's this many people on our platform, so trust me, there's 40 to 45 million users on our platform every day. Trust me, AT&T and Progressive and Raid Shadow Legends, you want to sponsor our platform for mid-rolls. You want to put your puppy chow ads on the side. You want to do all this shit. Trust me, you want to invest in our company. So now them purging their own platform is about to lose Twitch a fuck ton of money. You've been saying this for years though? Oh, I know. I've been telling you guys this shit for 4.5 years, but now people are finally starting to listen. This is like cheating. It should still be stopped. It's like
That's
cheating
what I
with anything,
said.
because one guy doesn't mean everyone should be doing it. It needs to stop. Well, the reason why it's difficult, to stop this issue is the fact, and I mean this genuinely, guys. I mean this genuinely. And there's a lot of female streamers who have stopped streaming as much lately because they're horrified. This happens a lot to female streamers.
I mean, that would hurt your feelings as a girl.
Where it's actually not them doing it. It's
Oh.
their chatters doing it for them. So in case you're wondering, and just to be completely transparent with you guys, I want to say 5 or 6 female streamers have called me concerned that their viewership isn't legitimate, and they're afraid to go live because they don't know how many viewers they actually have.
But
All right.
why?
So, sorry.
No, I mean, that would hurt my feelings if I were a female viewer in the flesh. I mean, a female streamer in the flesh, and then like I would go on, and I usually have like 2,000 or whatever, and then I come on and be like 45 people. That would kind of hurt my little pride a little bit. I'm just
Well, I
saying.
think it would hurt anybody's pride. But now think about these streamers on Twitch, especially the hot tub streamers or the bikini streamers or the cam girls of any kind. Now these girls pride themselves on being hot. They're sexy. They're doing things that Twitch barely even allows. But if you're a VTuber, you wouldn't be allowed to do it, type of thing. You know, like so much boob is on Twitch. The other day I was on Twitch and I saw a naked girl painting her tits.
That's not cool.
But it's legit because as long as they can take the bar off, once there's paint on them.
Is there anybody in the chat that has anything to say?
Yeah, let us know. So, like, now think about the ego boost of the hot girl. Like the hot girl always, you go to the bar. I'm a hot girl. Or whatever environment you're at. Even in high school, you know, that you got that hot girl clique, right? Your Jennifer's or whatever. Those hot girls, the blonde, fake tits, whatever. Your cliquey, popular girl. They pride themselves
Like
on
Barbie or the Mean Girls.
The Mean Girls. They pride themselves on that look, right? So, and then they have these whales that are not only giving them a lot of money, but they're also botting their accounts.
Now see, to me, as long as you gift, you wouldn't have to bot my account. That's unnecessary, right?
Well,
we're trying to meet a quota.
All right, but see, as a person who'd be running it as in a form of a business, you're like, yeah, this is a quota. Give me the tip, give me the gift. I'd rather see the money directly. Also, but you're thinking about the ego, as Tectone had said. Now, these girls, these cam girls, they live their life from the time they were in high school to the time they were in college to the time that they became that cougar with money. They had prided themselves on their looks so much, in fact, when those looks start to fade, they go and get the worst plastic surgery ever, and then people stop paying attention. Well, imagine the bots as that plastic surgery, and when people stop paying attention, it looks like people stop paying attention because Twitch or YouTube or Kick or whatever platform you on has removed those bots. Then you see that sudden drop. Now, talk about ego. There have been cam girls who and then taken their own life because
oh my God,
there have been cam girls who've taken their own life. There's a few YouTube videos about it if you're really into that kind of stuff, finding out who kind of had like breakdowns because of views.
that's horrible.
There are YouTube videos about view breakdowns, view meltdowns, and also these other things.
When you're kind of living in that other reality, because I can attest to that from my other streaming platform that I used to be on, when you have those filters on or when you have all those like views, it really messes with your head. And you get in that different mindset. Like I'm like up here when I'm actually down here, and it'll break you down real fast if you let it get to you.
Now, Scoob and I stopped looking at our live count because remember the night that you came on to Two Heads and we had just barely gotten the check mark. We also had you there in your community and chat, and the numbers just like kept on going up and up and up. We weren't used to that. See, the problem is you have two scenarios. Either it's a distraction, first of all, which it was a distraction for us that night. Secondly, it turns into a position where it builds false ego. And you have your ego and your id, right? And if you remember psychology, it builds a false ego, and it's very, very
well, I don't know about you, but I went to school for underwater chicken tickling, so we didn't have to do that.
First of all, I respect that because the underwater chickens are the hardest to tickle.
Right?
We're gonna see
Dan,
a big.
Yeah.
We got a certain maid who's got a house to clean.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this off with no more pauses.
Okay, gotcha.
Big purge and a very big difference on Twitch viewership. Absolutely. Here's another by XUC. Twitch has cracked down on bots in the past 2 to 3 days, and viewbots, victims of viewbotting, have been getting exposed. Exactly. Shows that a part of groups orgs are seemingly botted much more heavily. Exactly. I don't want to start witch hunt, but the data is interesting. Go see for yourself. No, 100 million percent. 100 million percent. Yeah. So if you were part of an org, and maybe, and I'm just going to be completely honest. How do I say this? So there are stream packages where you can view bot for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year.
They have packages.
So let's just say hypothetically, you were to leave an org, people would say, well, then they would immediately lose their viewers. No. Because there are orgs that will bot you for a year at a time because that's what saves you the most money. And so people won't see that fall off for a year later. Hopefully that makes sense. You know a lot? Yeah, when me and Asma were looking at Effectual Life around 2.5, 3 years ago, I learned a lot about this shit very, very, very quickly. Now everything is being hyper-accelerated. But at the end of the day, as long as you like the streamer that you're watching, that's pretty much all that matters. Which, we still have 2.5 thousand viewers, guys. Let's fucking go. People told me I wouldn't break 1,000 today. People told me I wouldn't break a fucking 1,000. Already broke 2.5, bitch. It's really that easy. Hey, it is what it is. We'll see how much I have once Asmongold goes live. We haven't hit big number territory yet. Big number territory is at noon. Do you guys have any other question on what we're about to see? So let me give it TLDR. Everybody's been botting. Viewers, chatters, sponsors, companies, organizations. Not all of them are gone yet. And I mean this genuinely. Every day that goes by, we're going to see another streamer dramatically fall off. Dramatically. Legal consequences anytime soon. I'm going to talk to Andrew Esquire about this. I think that Twitch knowingly letting all of these streamers viewbot for years, letting all of these companies viewbot for years, I think this actually does open them up to a lawsuit. I do. I do. I genuinely do.
I love watching Andrew Esquire.
That this opens them up to a lawsuit.
Me too.
100%. With the
shout out me legal mindset.
Hurt new streamers. Here's the big issue. With all of the view bots being removed, you would think that that would help new streamers, right? You think that it would. It actually hurts new viewers. And let me tell you why that is. Because now all of these streamers who think there's a chance to blow up from Twitch are gonna realize the crushing reality that no one blows up on Twitch. No one does. So this dream that people had of this fame and fortune that they're chasing on Twitch, they're gonna realize that it never existed. And to be honest, I think a lot of new streamers are just gonna quit.
Don't quit.
Streamers quit every day.
And now there's going to be a witch hunt.
It's a hard thing with
Twitch. Now,
Twitch.
I'll be real. A person like me, this motivates the fuck out of me. Because I've known, guys, I've known all these fucking streamers who've been view botted. I'm telling you, I've known this shit for years. I've been telling you guys about this shit for years. You know how frustrating it is for me to go live and always be compared to these streamers. Like, oh yeah, this guy gets this guy gets that. And I'm like, yeah, I bet he is when he's getting view botted 14,000. Yeah, good for him. And nobody called it out. Nobody called it out. I felt like I was losing my fucking mind. But if Twitch can make this sustainable, if Twitch can actually get rid of all viewbots, which, by the way, I'm very skeptical of, considering that Honkai Star Rail viewbotters are still not punished. The ad for Mary Maybe still happened yesterday. I don't know if they're going to be able to take out company-wide sponsors.
Oh, never.
I love the music. Whoever
If they
put the
can
music,
take
I love the
everything out,
music.
great. If not, I feel like Twitch might actually be fucked. I've even considered going full-time YouTube streamer. Like, let me rephrase that. Going full-time YouTube and Kick streamer. But we will see.
Yay!
But we will see.
I hope
Things
so.
need to change, but right now it's very unfair for creators across the board. And that's why creators like myself, that's the reason why I wanted to do so many things like Gotcha Cast and the Gotcha Games, where I would do a lot of collaborative events, as well as the Slopcast, because I know how impossible it is to grow. So I like helping grow smaller creators.
It's very
Like
hard.
Mary bots? No, I'm saying PUBG,
That's
that
sweet.
company of PUBG botted her. So the like ads, like AT&T, Progressive, like the PUBG ad that she did, she got botted. And that's why it makes it very hard, is because now a lot of people are going to be attacking the wrong people. There are going to be people accusing people of view botting that aren't, and they're just getting view botted by their fans. That, I'll be real, we might see a lot of streamers quit their jobs. Now, I will say this, as much as I've been contemplating streaming exclusively on YouTube, I'm never going to give up on Twitch. I know I'm never going to give up on Twitch.
Oh,
I do way too many
no.
ads here. What if Twitch hit a viewer count to the average viewer, change the Kingmaker system, and only streamers could see their own view count? Would that work somehow? No. No. That
Not at
wouldn't
all.
work. And the reason why that wouldn't work is very simple. And I hate saying this. Mr. Arthur, numbers looking rough. Everybody's gonna shit on everybody, bro. Everybody's gonna shit on everybody. Oh my god, dude, we're about to see such PvP. And dude, whenever anybody goes live and there's a streamer, I want to see Miz go live so bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to be this guy. Yeah. Anyways. Dude, there's gonna be people at everybody's fucking throats. He did, I know, but I want to see it again because it's funny. Crazy how your average viewers are down 2K and you're going with this other bullshit about everybody view bots. Oh, I already said it. Dude, I already said it. I said immediately off the stream. I said I lost 600 viewers at the beginning of the month and I lost another 1.5K yesterday. Yeah, I've already talked about this shit. Dude, I'm transparent as fuck about all this shit, man. I mean, everybody's down right now. It's insane. Tectone manly voice count for at least 1,000 viewers, also true. It's the same as subscription pages were leaked, also very true. Dude, that PvP was insane. When how much money everybody was making got leaked, that was fucking awesome. That's everything. I think we handled all that, but guys, I genuinely do think we are seeing the death of Twitch right now. And it's kind of exciting because if Twitch actually becomes an equal playing field to where all viewer counts are legitimate, we're about to potentially see the rise of a lot of middle ground streamers and the fall of a lot of higher end streamers. And yeah, it's really, really exciting. So like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully that answers everything. And I really hope my editor put in some nice background music in this video.
It was
Every
nice
day
background music. Good
is
job,
a little bit more
editor.
fun. And I think Twitch PvP is going to be higher than ever. And I think now more than ever, my motivation to grind is so high. Because I think middle ground streamers are going to be able to break through now. Like streamers above 100 viewers. But I do think streamers below 100 viewers are probably going to quit. But if you're between 100 viewers and 3,000 viewers after
Isn't that you and Scoop?
you should be really excited to grind.
In certain networks,
because
yeah.
now
In certain
you have a
networks.
chance. And also, Timothy, Randy, and Ziox, rest in peace, your career.
Did you know that AI?
All right, so we're not going to worry about that. So we learned a lot here.
I actually did. I learned a lot.
Coming back over to the stage, we learned a lot here. A lot of stuff I didn't even know about. And I hope that you guys learned a lot too. I wasn't able to look at chat because of my current issues with everything I got going on. You guys have been awesome, chat. We're gonna give our end of the show shills, and let's let everybody know what's going on. We're gonna start with Jess.
No, don't start with me. I have nothing going on. Hi.
What do you mean you have nothing going on? You got a little special something starting on the 6th, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing a podcast with these wonderful gentlemen, and we're also going to be interviewing a person from our creator group. His name is Arbo. He's a great AI artist, and I hope you guys will join us there.
Yes, sir. Shout out the holy man from the Holy Land.
It'll be the 6th at 1:00 Central. Make sure that you join us. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, and possibly even another, and absolutely the one, the only Twitter, which we have started, or X for those people who, I'm sorry, I'm old, X.com. Make sure you follow Scuba Chew, KJCowboyDan, and also JessBro. That's right.
JessBro.
That's right. And we got the dog himself.
Oh, yes, sir. The pimp without the limp. So, Tuesday, we got Two Heads, One Mic, episode 5 coming up. We got our very special guest. There it is right there, our beautiful thumbnail. We got our boy Vinny coming on. More tales from the deep fryer. So, that should be a lot of fun. We're going to get into a really, really interesting conspiracy, including Long John Silver's. So
2 conspiracies, which
well,
I have
there you
not
go.
looked up. I'm going to be fresh on this. I have no clue on either one. So, because I was told by Vinny and yourself not to look up the conspiracies. So I did not do that yet. It's been hard.
So yeah, this will be a really good one. Make sure you're there for it. It'll be good.
And we got a few other things that I want you guys to check out, chat. So we're looking at right here where you can follow.
Hot dog. There's my YouTube. You can either scan that QR code or you can search me up, Scuba Chew. And we also got the Twitch. Same deal. You can use that QR code or just search up ya dog, Scuba Chew.
But most importantly,
now here's where I really, really want you to go. Oh, and then we do have our boy Arbo saying that he will be there for the 6th.
All right.
Oh, I hope so. You are the inaugural guest of honor, I guess. And just real quick before we do that, tell us about this.
Ooh, we got the very special Two Heads, One Mic official gear, our merch shop. So you can either, again, scan that QR code or you can go to twoheadsonemike.com. We got some awesome game mats, shirts, hats, you name it, we got it. If we don't got it, we'll find a way to get it.
Yeah. And if you have ideas, like just want to see something, like he said, let us know. If you want like a particular thing, our current popular item is one of these items right here.
The mats are really cool. They're really well made, good quality, and it didn't take long to arrive at the house.
This is the best one, though. No, wait, sorry, not that one. Where's the best one right here? That's not it. That's not it. Where's that one? Yeah, thank you. This is the best one.
I love my mat. I love my mat. It's so cool.
Look at our girl right there.
You know what the best mat is? This one right here.
This is a one of one.
This is a one of one.
We will be giving this away when we hit 100,000 subscribers with autographs.
Oh, cool.
Autographs. I'll even put a paw print on there for you.
Also, there is one other thing before we continue on. You can join us over on Spotify, where you can find our Two Heads, One Mic podcast in VODs. If you want to watch us and listen to us on Spotify when you can't reach your Twitter or your YouTube page. You can also find our music. You just search for Scuba Chew or search for KJ Cowboy Dan. And remember, This woman right here is the reason why we're here today.
No, it's not. It's not.
And then there's me. For those people who haven't already figured out that I too am available over on the X side. So if you guys are X followers, I do appreciate you guys following us on X, whether it be me, Jess, or Scuba Chew. And those people hanging out over on Twitch, thank you very much. If you're not watching on Twitch, I am not botted. I am not botted, and you can go to socialblade.com to check my subscriptions out and see if I'm botted or not. And I guarantee you're going to enjoy what you see there. Also, I am over on YouTube. If you want to catch the VODs of this show and you are not on Twitter or Twitch or Spotify, definitely check me out on YouTube. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Scoob, you have any last words?
It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. We'll see you later.
All right.
Ooh, matinee. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. See you later. Peace out.